Hi YouTube. The goal of this video today is to design some part with AutoCAD 2007, which will be laid out for production in CNC code. So we'll start with AutoCAD 2007, we'll lay the parts out, and then we'll go ahead and open it later in another video with AlphaCam 2005, and then we'll apply toolpaths in that video. Look for a link to the other video when it is done. Here we go. All right, please like the video if it's useful and helpful, and definitely subscribe for more CNC instructions and things to do that you might not have thought to do with your Sunday afternoons. All right, here we go. Let's open AutoCAD 2007. And I'll just go ahead and open the standard layout here. And I don't want to know about the new features because they're 10 years old. So, all right, I am in AutoCAD. An interesting thing about AutoCAD is that if you just click and drag to the right, you're going to select whatever you surround. If you click and drag to the left, so you see how it goes blue and then green. If you drag and select and go to the left, you're going to actually, whatever you touch, even if you're not completely surrounding it, you will select that thing. So, all right, let's get part sheets ready. So we basically want to work on a, let's say a 4x8 sheet of material, whatever it is. So plywood is generally what I use. So I'm going to go ahead and create a rectangle. And the way I do that is I hit REC on my keyboard, click, and then as long as I'm in ortho, which I should have set up, I can just type in my sheet material is 96 wide, comma, 48 tall, and then enter. And that's going to make this the base material that I'm going to put my parts on. All right, so let's go ahead. I always save a lot. Okay, so here we want to make sure we have some parts, and this is the part sheet I'm going to place these parts on, but I want to design what I want to do, what I want to make. So it's going to be a real simple thing. I'm making a sculpture that I want to produce, and so I'm going to come over here, and when I'm working with sculpture, I always work in rules of 3s and 5s. So I'm going to make this 30 wide, comma, 50 tall. Okay, so that's 50 inches tall, 30 inches wide, and I'm going to hit escape. Always hit escape just to make sure. And then I can't zoom any farther, so I'm going to make a line L on the keyboard, and I'm going to hit F8, which puts me into ortho, and I'm going to type in 1000. That didn't work. There we go. All right, so now that I've drawn a line 1000 inches that way, I can hit Z for zoom, E for extents, and now I've got my entire 1000 inch line plus my sheet plus my sculpture part. So I can go ahead then and left click, drag and erase, E for erase, and just take that out. Now I can zoom all over. That was a difficult little thing when I first started doing AutoCAD. How do you zoom out far enough? Anyway, so you're basically resetting the extents of the screen. So let me move this here. All right. So, all right, what I want to do on this is I want to come over, I want to mark every 10 inches, and then I want to mark every 10 inches um, I want to mark every 10 inches this way. I want to split this in thirds, this way and that way. So here's how you do this. Let's say I'm going to do a line. I'm going to snap to there, there. I'm going to go out of ortho. So then I'm going to go to the middle. I'm going to go back here, and escape. So now this is 30 inches across this way, but this is 50. So what's 50 divided by 3? Well, it just so happens that if you make that pattern, go back to ortho. I'm going to hit, that's the space bar I'm hitting. So EX for extend. I'm going to put my limit there, hit space bar again, and I'm going to extend these out. So this star pattern actually creates at this junction and this junction splits by 3. This is fun with geometry. All right. And I wonder, anyway, whatever. So we could do it the same way the other way, but for right now, here, to prove to you that this is what it is, I'll hit DI for distance, and I'm going to do this, click there to here, 16.666, 16.666, here to here, 16.666. That's weird. Okay, I'm going to take this and hit E for erase. Now what I want to do is take a line, and I'm just going to come up that far. And I'm going to take that line again. I'm going to highlight, and then I'm going to hit M for move. I'm going to click anywhere, and if I'm still in ortho, I can just type in 10. There we go. So it moved it over 10 inches. Now I want to copy this line, CO, and then I want to move it over another 10 inches. So that's I'm going to move it to the right. It doesn't matter how far. And then I'm going to type in 10 more inches, and it'll place it where I want it. Okay. So we're almost done with this video. What I'm going to do is put in a circle right here. And I think I want to make it big enough that I can get another copy of this in that little circle, which will end up being a cutout. So here, let's see. I'm going to write C for circle. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to pull it out, and I'm just going to judge this. So if I'm 30 inches wide, what's 30 divided by 5? Ooh, we could do that. So that's 6. And it's asking me for the radius. So a 6-inch circle, what about a 3-inch circle? Let's do a 3-inch circle. So I would want my radius of that circle is 1.5, and that will give us a 3-inch circle, which is, I think that's going to work just perfect. I'm going to hit Control S to save. And then I'm going to get rid of these extra lines. E, A. Okay. So there is the base of my sculpture. I am actually going to cut this shape out on the CNC, and I'm going to cut this hole out on the CNC out of my 3/4 thick piece of plywood. All right. So let's see, what else do I need possibly at this point? I think that's it. I will go ahead and move this onto the part sheet, and the way to do that is I want to, I don't have 50 inches this way, so I have to rotate this. So I'm going to highlight this. If I go this way, as long as I'm touching it, I will grab it. If I'm going this way, I will only get this because I only selected all of that. So now I've got all of that. I can hit rotate. I have to type the whole thing in. I specify a base point, and because I don't really have any care anywhere, I can just specify there, and I can type in 90 for 90 degrees, and it plops it over. All right, now I want to do an offset of 0.375, and what this is going to do is take my sheet goods, and when I can put my part right here, and it's not at the very edge of my material, but it's close enough that I'm not wasting a bunch of material. So I'm going to hit move, spacebar from there, and then I'm going to come down here and put it there. Save. Excellent. So here we go. That's the beginning of setting up for a file to go into AlphaCam and be ready to be produced in CNC code. All right. Well, thank you for watching, and I look forward to talking to you in the next video about taking this and making CNC code with it. All right. If you thought the video was instructional and helpful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more of this type of video information as it comes out. I really appreciate it, and we're looking to be at 50 subscribers by the end of December, which I don't think we'll get it, but here, let's try. All right, have a good one. Talk to you soon.